Casey Nussbaumer, and I'll be proposing my course proposal, the job hunt. We'll start out with a brief introduction, followed by the purpose and description, and then an overview of some of the assignments, and then I will conclude my presentation. So what exactly is TechCom? TechCom is designed to help students become better at communicating with people through the use of technology. To do this, I propose that TechCom should be set in a workplace environment. This will be accomplished by putting students into the job hunt process, and then they will gain a job as the class progresses and work in groups to become better at communicating with people. So why should you choose this course? I believe this course could be very worthwhile because students will learn how to complete the necessary steps in acquiring a job, and they will also learn how to effectively communicate with their coworkers, or in this case, classmates. In my instructional speech, I talked to you about the resume builder, and that's basically just students, they start off by building their own resume, and they help students by revising other people's resumes. This helps students learn what to put on their resume, how to format it, and it basically will allow them to get a good job offer or an interview for a job offer or internship. Then the second game of the course is called Impressive Interviewing. This will be done by a professor posting a video on D2L, or as Professor Atkins has done, he can put it on his own YouTube profile. Each student will then go in and they will watch the video, and the professor will be posing as an interviewer for a fake company, or they can be any company that the professor would like. And then they will ask various questions that would be typically found during an interview. The students will watch these and reply to their video with their own answers to the questions and maybe questions that they have for the company. The students will then be graded on how well they have asked or answered the questions and how professional they have been throughout the interview. This will help give students the knowledge of the type of questions that are given on various interviews and will help them stick out as quality candidates for the position they have applied to. After these are the first two assignments of my course, and after these have been done, the students will then be assigned into groups of 4 to 5 people. Once they're in these groups, they'll still be doing their individual assignments just like we have done, for example, the expanded definition or summary. But the group will incorporate they will put all of the students' work into one document. For example, each student will be given a term for an expanded definition about some product, and they will have to write an expanded definition for it. Once they have been handed in and graded, they will then get in their group, and their group will work together and make a expanded definition for a term that the professor has given them. These will then be graded the same as an individual paper would be graded, but I believe that they shouldn't be given a letter grade, instead points towards the group score. At the end of the semester, the team with the highest score will be given extra credit, as many points as the professor seems fit. They will get so-and-so points, and then the second team will get extra credit points, and so on. This will also be incorporated. The groups will also have to give an instructional speech, which will last 5 to 7 minutes, and it can be about any product that they seem necessary to explain. It will involve all of the group team members, and it will have to last 5 to 7 minutes. That grade, along with a group meeting discussing various details about their company that they seem important and need to show, will be worth 40% of the class grade. The reason I chose groups to give score points instead of get grades is because this helps them compete against the other groups, which actually helps students learn instead of just memorize it for this week and forget it next week. In a study done by Hart and Figlio in 2011, this was in Florida, and they had a scholarship program, and after more schools were introduced and able to apply to this scholarship program, you can see that students actually dramatically increased the scores on their tests. this is basically what I believe will help TechCom if you put them into groups. And students will actually become motivated to become better at the various TechCom needs. In conclusion, I believe that with each semester that this proposal is in effect, the professor will become more and more familiar with it, which will help it become more helpful to the students. It will also allow students how to become good job hunters and great employees. This will be done by giving them the knowledge of how to create a resume and interview professionally, and also effectively communicate with their coworkers. This proposal also includes the competitiveness that will help students want to compete to get a better grade than the other teams and a higher score. With that, there's my works cited. And are there any questions?